Hey folks, therealpitbull.com. What is the real pitbull? That is a great question. You know, I had people that mentioned and said, does CHICO Lopez really have the real pitbull? And if he does have the real pitbull, what is not real? You have to understand that I've been in the dogs for over 25 years and I do have the very best of the American Pit Bull Terriers. Best, nothing else to it. Now, when it comes to the American Pit Bull Terrier, I wanted to put the cookies on the lower shelf. So the name of the website is called therealpitbull.com because I started with a pit bull. I wanted to get my quest started with the quest of the pit bull. The pit bull is such a great name. It's used by MMA fighters, energy drink makers. They use the word pit bull. A rapper, the one that became famous, and he's a very good artist. I like him. He used the name Pitbull, you know, and that automatically makes him a superstar because people does love the Pitbull. And Marines love Pitbulls. Thousands, if not millions of people have tattoos of dogs. They believe there are Pitbulls in their body, and they are not real Pitbulls. They are Pitbull type. We're going to call it Pitbull type, okay? We're not going to call it, because when it comes to the real, it will be the difference between having a fake perfume and having a real perfume. You know, like you got Chanel 5, you got Chanel 5 imitation, you know, with the bottle that looks the same, and inside you have a $5 water with alcohol with some smell. And then you have Chanel 5, the real deal. And after the Chanel 5, then you have some perfumes, they got to custom make them that they cost thousands and thousands of dollars. So there is levels in life to everything. When it comes to dogs, the same thing. Numbers, just like the numbers that make history, that make Muhammad Ali the great and Michael Jordan the great, the rings he have in his hands, the numbers, and all these things, all the statistics that makes him great, he applied to car racing, he applied to life, he applied to the American Pit Bull Terrier. You know, not everyone gets the job when they get interviewed. The people they're going to interview, they want the best employee for the job. It's the same thing when it comes to the American Pit Bull Terrier. There is something called selection. And so the real American Pit Bull Terrier has over 140 years of connection that comes through a pedigree that connects the 1800s all the way till today. Before the 1800s, you had dogs that came from Ireland, from England, and they were already half and a halves. They were never 150-pound pit bulls. They were just half and a half dogs, fighting dogs. They were loving to family. They could not be aggressive animals. They wanted to kill somebody like those dogs they have in the street today in America and some parts of the world. They were not like that. They actually were good dogs because they had to go in the ship for so many months, and they would not allow a dog that wanted to keep people in a boat for 3 or 4 months. So the bases were good. There were just a few men, and as they came to America, to the Americas, then what happens is the selection started and the process of developing started. I'm going to call that process the controlled evolution, the controlled progressive evolution process. And it's controlled because it's a selection process. It's just like somebody that's going to buy and is going to bake a cake. He wants the best ingredients. He wants the best of the best to make it happen. And then the man that's making the cake or the baker has to be a specific man that has certain expertise and knows the secret of how to make it. You can give these same ingredients to a different man and he don't make you a great cake. And you can give this man different ingredients and he will not make you a great cake. Everything has to be perfect. The ingredients, the man, everything has to be the same. Which it tells you that not every man is the same. Which it tells you that not every breed is the same. Which it tells you that not every breed that says has a real pit bull is not a real pit bull. And today, in today's societies, with the television, with the YouTube, with the Facebook, social media, there's so many clowns claiming to have a pit bull. There's some people that have a big dog that's nice, and some of the people also have big dogs and they're nice as a dog. I see they're like children and stuff like that. I don't know how they're going to grow up when they become, or what they're going to become when they grow up, but they're nice dogs. But to make the catch and people attract, they call it the giant pit bulls. There's not such a thing as giant pit bull, folks. Take it from an expert. Those might be nice dogs, but they're not pit bulls at all. They don't have anything to do with the real American Pit Bull Terrier. You know what's the name of the real American Pit Bull Terrier? Grand Champion Mayday. Global Grand Champion Sika the Great, Global Grand Champion the Bagman, Champion Awesome Buck, Awesome Mayday, Champion Jeep, but today Awesome Mayday, global champion, the Bagman. Those are real American Pit Bull Terriers, folks. Those are the real deal. These are the dogs, blue dogs. Look, I'm going to tell you very simple. If you take a defective ingredient and you give it to an expert baker, he'll tell you, you say, you know, this is an X ingredient, take it. He'll say, I don't want it. It's not quality for my cake. But the same thing with the dogs. I pick up the 10 best dogmen in the world and I take the most expensive, most fancy bully and blue dog and I say, take it. Or even one of these giant dogs, say, would you like to get this dog? They will look at it and say, I cannot have this dog in my yard. It's not a pit bull. I don't want it. I can only have real American Pit Bull Terriers in my yard. They wouldn't take it. Look, I go to shows, I give seminars, and sometimes I go to shows and some good people approach me and say, I want to get a picture with you, Chico. I say, well, of course, let's get a picture. Come on, get the family together, let's get the picture. All of a sudden somebody will come with a bully and say, I want to take a picture. And I say, no, hold on, this dog can be in the picture. I say, no, but it's just my dog. I say, I respect that's your dog, that's not a problem, it cannot be in the picture. I say, but why? I say, because it's simple. I represent the real American Pit Bull Terrier for the world. And my image cannot be attached to the dog. It will be a disrespect to the people that were before me, the real dogmen that were before me, the people that actually passed over the heritage to my hand. So today, millennials and kids 15, 17 years old, 10 years old, when I'm getting older and you're there looking for an American Pit Bull Terrier, there's one name. It's called CHICO Lopez. And the real American Pit Bull Terrier is a dog of velvet and steel. Don't bite people. And they only are between 32, maybe 30 pounds, males and females, all the way to females somewhere around 48 maximum, and males around 50, 55 pounds. You know, there might be some exceptions like Grand Champion Mayday, but that is like, you know, real like exception. But never a 150-pound dog or a 105-pound dog. Those are not real pit bulls. And blue dogs, you couldn't give me one for free, regardless of who tells you, regardless of whatever certificate you get from whatever organization. Those are not real pit bulls. The real pit bulls, the standard of the dog, comes from the hands of the real dogmen, from men like me in the past. They created a cookie cutter for different people to have something to work with for show dogs. The show dog will try to be like the image of the real American Pit Bull Terrier. So somebody play to do things that are good and great for the breed to create something that'll be the image of the real pit bull. But the real pit bull, I have it. So a pit bull in the street might be nice, a pet pit bull might be nice, and it maybe it's real good. A dog, nice dog. I had a really good dog. That it was just a pet, low-level quality dog. You understand? So with that being said, I'm going to say that these dogs, these American Pit Bull Terriers, are going to be good dogs, but those dogs are not going to be the highest quality American Pit Bull Terrier. All those pit bulls that have all these 4 rooms, that pet pit bull, look at me with my pit bulls, take the selfie with the pit bull, you get all this greatness because those dogs have a little bit sparkles of the real American Pit Bull Terrier. Just sparkles, okay? Just sparkles, all right? So with that being said, I want to say thank you very much. God bless you. God bless your family. Love your dogs. If you don't have a real American Pit Bull Terrier from CHICO Lopez, but you only have a pit bull, then guess what? Enjoy the dog. Give him a lot of love. Raise him all the way till the very end. Do not breed that dog because it's not the real American Pit Bull Terrier. In fact, if you don't know how to breed, don't breed at all. Now, whenever you're ready to get the very best of the best, you need to give me a call. The number is 281-226-0370. That's the number. Again, 281-226-0370. You can call me on the number. You can find out my WhatsApp number. You come to my Facebook page or you come to my Instagram or my YouTube channel. Share these pictures, share these videos, share my things, hit the notifications, find out, get involved, see what's happening with CHICO Lopez, all right? I'm going forward to preserve the breed, not in a way to preserve it like in a museum, but actually continue going forward and creating something great for you, for me, and for the future of the breed, all right? Thank you very much. God bless you.